Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And could we be looking at the end of CNN? They're talking that CNN Max might actually kill off the cable version of CNN.
I kind of wondered this when we were talking about in the other video, because I was like, they kept saying that it was going to be different than the linear CNN, but they're giving it for free and they're just going to offer all these other things. And I was like, but does that mean it's going to take away from that one?
Yeah.
I thought it was weird, but I didn't say anything about it, but I was thinking it, and now they're saying it too.
Yeah, and they just got a new boss.
They did?
Yeah, they did, Mark Thompson, and it's so weird because they pulled the plug on CNN Plus, which was going to be more of a, I guess, like a podcast type thing that they were going to do a bunch of talking head shows. And
well, this sounds like similar to that though.
Kind of, but also just sounds like just plain old CNN just streamed on HBO Max,
It seemed like the way they talked, there's going to be a lot of they
don't know what they're going to do with it. Again,
like I said, it was really hard to understand what they were doing with it.
I think they're waiting for this new guy. To come in. But whatever the deal is, they're already saying like this is another blow to CNN because people are just going to watch it on streaming now. They're not going to watch it on cable. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the potential death of CNN, and just in time for the 2024 elections too. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. If you do, you'll get a woohoo.
Woohoo!
So yeah, this is coming from The Wrap. The CNN Max dilemma. Streaming launch could leave CNN cable business behind. They said it's going to make Max more valuable, but one analyst told The Wrap it could come at the expense of the linear network. And we talked about how they decided, just woke up one day and say, hey, we're going to pull the plug on CNN Plus, and they spent $500 million.
It was not even a month. It was like a month.
Like 3 weeks in. $500 million they burned on it. Now, 2 or 3 years later, they're like, yeah, let's do that streaming thing again. Let's just give it away. We're going to have to give it away. Now they're saying, yeah, they're trying to build a life raft. And the reason they're giving it away is because they see the actual cable network burning to the ground. So this is like their lifeboat here. They said there's only one CNN and a significant number of U.S. homes have already cut the cord. So if you don't have a robust streaming solution, you can't reach them.
But here's the thing, too. I think there's only one CNN. A lot of people don't watch CNN because CNN is usually very, very biased and bullshit. I think usually you think CNN is very left, not as far left as other places, but it's over to the left more. And I was
not as bad
Fox,
as MSNBC, Right.
It's like CNN's like the Fox, where they're each on their own side, where MSNBC's further left, and you have other
Newsmax,
are further, right. But
I think CNN and Fox would probably be yin and yang, and then I think MSNBC and Newsmax would probably be the yin
more
and
extreme,
yang, yeah. So adding CNN to Max will add important audience viewership volume to the service, which is critical in driving more advertising impressions and revenue.
Like I said last time, which they're doing it because they can count the numbers and say the subscribers are their numbers and they can use it for advertising.
The future of streaming is no longer about just subscriptions, but also tune in and viewership, because blah, blah, blah advertisers. So we are literally coming full circle at this point. So all we're doing is just moving cable television online. That's all we're doing, because it's the same damn thing. Before you would cut the cord, pay less, get to watch what you wanted to watch when you wanted to watch it, and then get to watch it without commercials because you're paying for it. Well, now we've got commercials.
Right, because it was about to happen because they just want to cash in.
Yep. CNN, the official story is that linear and streaming demographics would be very different and serve two different sets of people. I don't believe that for a minute.
No.
I think they're basically going to keep old CNN around until it looks a little long in the tooth, and then it's like, well, just Max, or they would just take the CNN Max version of it, make that proper CNN, and just dump it on TV.
I think there could be, that could be some truth to that, but I think it's such a small amount that it's not really worth, noting. You know what I mean? There's truth to it, but it's such a small amount that it's not really worth talking about.
Yeah, so they are talking about some, like you said, they're talking about doing some talking head shows, Jim Acosta, et cetera.
But that was kind of what CNN Plus was.
Yes.
So I was like, how is this different? It was like, we're hot, but we're also cold. And we're yes, but we're also no.
Okay.
We're in and we're sometimes out. And I was like, that's what the write-up was. I'm like, so what are you?
Now the news with Katy Perry. They have to have Katy Perry and Russell Brand debate on CNN because they used to be married, right? Some CNN programs that already air on cable will simultaneously stream on Max through live feed. So let me get this straight.
How's it separating them?
It's not. It's not. They're basically just taking CNN and making it part of HBO Max so they can sell more ads across the thing. This happened with these websites too. Before so many of these websites started to completely crater, they started to consolidate. Like Gizmodo used to be like 9 different sites like IO9 and AV Club and all that stuff.
That's because they acquired them, yeah.
They acquired them. And then they eventually just made everything part of gizmodo.com, and like, you know, IO9 and AV Club are just tabs on that bigger site. Because then they can say, well, Gizmodo gets this many views
right,
per
and you're
month.
selling across the entire, you know, catalog.
Right, and that's what this is actually about.
Yes, it is. I don't know if we put it in the other video or not. I remember I said it to you. I don't know if we recorded it. Did we add that in?
I don't know.
Because I was like, I said to you, as soon as we stopped recording, I was like, this is about advertising dollars. That's what this whole thing's about.
Yep.
And I remember I said about putting it in the video, but I don't remember if you did or not. But anyway, that's what I said. And Neon can vouch. As soon as we stopped recording, I said to him, this is about advertising money.
And that's going to happen with Disney and Hulu too. They're going to be like, you know, Disney, Hulu, ESPN, it's all one thing. You know, look at all the views across
That's
the
what they
whole
do.
thing. Now, oh my God, isn't that impressive?
They do. They sell it as a package. And they're like, you can be on these, you know, this channel or these 2 or all across all 3. And you probably get a better deal if you do across all 3.
So CNN Max is not the most luxurious streaming. Luxurious. It's a yacht.
It's a luxurious streaming lifeboat.
Streaming lifeboat.
I see why you're confused there. Okay.
It's a lifeboat, and some form of a vessel is better than none at all. No, they said though that it's not good. They said a former CNN exec told The Wrap that the network's integration into Max could rub up against what Thompson might see as the future of CNN. That's the new guy, right? And said he's sure to come in and put his own stamp on the new streaming endeavor. I almost saw a steaming endeavor, the new steaming endeavor.
It's going to rub up against, and he's going to come in.
The move to streaming is going to rub up against it, and then
I can think of rub up against sounds like you're chafing.
Chaps your ass. CNN. They need to do it. Okay, since Disney has the rights to James Earl Jones' voice, can they use it? Can CNN license that and be like, CNN, it chops your ass? That's my James Earl Jones.
That's really bad.
Nobody can do James Earl Jones. People have tried to do Darth Vader.
Can.
Now AI can. So somebody needs to AI like, this is CNN. This is your ass cheeks chapped.
That's not how he sounds at all.
I can't do James Earl Jones. No white man can do James Earl Jones. Especially a white man can't do James Earl Jones. Nobody can do it. I've heard sound-alikes, like they have this side tangent. I've heard sound-alikes for James Earl Jones and like Star Wars video games and stuff. I'm like, that is not James Earl Jones. That's just somebody saying, oh, I'm Darth Vader. I'm your daddy. You know, it's stupid. It sounds really bad. I don't think James Earl Jones watches much CNN. I'm just sitting here watching
this whole thing go down.
I don't think he watches CNN.
It is something.
Because he's like pretty conservative, right? James Earl Jones. I don't think he watches much CNN.
I don't know.
He's like, oh, this is crap.
Okay.
Chops my ass. All right.
When your Skeletor's better, that's saying something.
I know, right? My Skeletor is better than my Darth Vader. I can't. All right. The move to streaming seems critical, if not existential, to the network. They said, they're like, CNN's linear ratings have taken a massive hit. They only had 470,000 total daily viewers on average for July.
Oh,
holy shit! So there are YouTubers that get more.
That's it.
Yeah, there are YouTubers that get more on like one video than people watch CNN.
That's linear. They're claiming they're not trying to harm it. It's going to stay where it is. No, this is about shifting it over.
Right. And the thing is that CNN is running the background. So how many people are actively engaged in this content? Because CNN is streamed, wasn't it in airports? I think they took it out of airports. But like you got like the freaking, like the barber shop or the deli or wherever you're going, and they got like CNN on in the background.
So wait, in the key demographic for July, CNN averaged 86,000 viewers between the ages of 25 and 54.
86,000 people? The lowest viewership in 23 years.
But 86,000 people. So you're talking like almost like what, 390,000 ish of the
Yeah.
people were ages not 25 to 54.
Yeah, just old
So
people
old
probably
people.
just leave it on in the background.
Or young people because of CNN and Twitter says
I don't think Twitter watches CNN. I think they watch MSNBC or nothing.
they don't watch anything that educates themselves.
They don't watch anything
They just sit
educational.
there and just be whatever the echo chamber told them to.
Yeah, I don't think those people watch the actual news. I think they react to people reacting to the news, but I don't think they actually watch the news or pay attention, or they go elsewhere for their hot takes. TikTok is their CNN. Yeah, but they're like, they got a bump in August because of the Trump indictment, but that is going to come and go. Well, leading up to the election, and I think we're going to get all kinds of crazy stuff coming out. But yeah, so they're talking like linear is dead. CNN is basically dead. They're admitting CNN is dead, and they're like, Max is probably the lifeboat.
This is funny because the other article was like, oh, no, it's fine. They're going to be separate but equal. It's all good. And now
You're not
this comes
training
out.
your
It's like,
replacement.
no, that's exactly what
This is a
going on.
former executive. Probably, I wonder
That's
if
why
it
they were
was.
talking in circles. I'm like, they're not saying what they are.
No.
I'm like, isn't that what they already were doing before?
They don't
because
want-
it is.
They don't want the people working there to panic. This is like, oh no, sweetie,
guys.
you're not.
Panic.
You're not training your replacement, or oh, she's just the secretary. Really, she is.
Yeah, just if I were you,
Panic.
panic.
All
Get your butt out of there.
all right. Your chafed butt. Are we gonna
Yes.
wrap this up?
Yes.
I think we're gonna wrap this up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Help support the channel. Go to thereef.support and get early access to podcasts, videos, and other content. That's thereef.support.